I believe we need more peace and positivity in our lives. We need more hope and less hopelessness. We need more faith and less fear. We need more positivity and less pessimism. We need more knowledge and less know-it-alls. We need more work and less workarounds. We need more smiles and less sarcasm. We need more thinking and less talking. We need more working and less worrying. We need more action and less apathy. We need more religion and less riots. We need more profits and less financial profits at the expense of others. We need more initiative. Welcome to Music, Motivation, and More, the Positivity Podcast. I am your host, Jerald Simon. I am the founder of Music Motivation and the creator of the Cool Songs Club. Today's podcast is titled, We Need More Peace and Positivity in the World. And if you think about it, we need more peace and positivity in our lives. We need more peace and positivity at the workplace. We need more peace and positivity at home with our families, between spouses, husband, wives, children. We need more peace and positivity. This has become a personal mission for me. For those of you who may have noticed, I am sharing what I refer to as daily motivation in a minute or short motivational poems I have written from my various poetry books, as well as photographs I have taken. Many of these photos I call piano art, as they feature images of pianos, piano keys, and other things combined with various other photos I have taken. I am also coming out with my weekly podcast, Music, Motivation, and More, the Positivity Podcast with Jerald Simon. Now, as you know, I'm focusing on increasing peace and positivity, that we need more peace and positivity. In addition to this, I am coming out with weekly meditation, relaxation videos on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Jerald Simon. I would love to have you subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch the videos I come out with. Now, I am doing all of this as part of a personal movement I have decided to start and will continue to do throughout the year, which is to share peace and positivity with others. So today's entire podcast is going to be about what we can do to share peace and positivity. I believe we need more peace and positivity than ever before. The world is hungering for peace and positivity. I often talk about this not only in this podcast, but as I'm sharing videos on my YouTube channel, as I am speaking, doing motivational speaking, or working with master classes, groups, organizations, and associations. Chaos has come crashing down upon us in a way most have never experienced or seen before. It is more than a personal or global pandemic that has affected everyone's health and wealth. It has become an all-out sabotage of the soul. So many are feeling fear and dealing with their own personal demons within. The thoughts of insecurity, fearing the unknown, and the future. For some, it has been beyond overwhelming. It is too much for anyone and is frustrating for everyone. But that does not mean we need to continue to allow this fear and frustration to foil our future. I am an eternal optimist by nature, and always want to focus on faith instead of fear and look to the light. But there have been moments when I have even wondered if I could bear the burden of any more bad news. It's a daily occurrence, as bad news is what sells and continues to fuel the media. I would love to inject peace and positivity into every news story and focus more on the good that has been done than on the bad that has begun. There has been so much confusion and concern everywhere There has been so much contention, anger, frustration, and disappointment worldwide. Many businesses have been shut down. People have lost jobs. People are understandably concerned about the economy, politics, their health, religion, rights, freedoms, and their finances. It is understandable in these uncertain times. I completely understand and agree that we must protect our freedoms, rights, religion, and capitalism. These are all good things that must be protected and ultimately defended. We cannot allow uncontrolled communism to creep into our communities. This will destroy our freedom and future. But I have seen a great growing divide, and I believe there has been far too much political posturing on both sides, and all political parties are trying to force their opinions and beliefs on each other and prove or disprove the other party or belief. I believe there is too much misinformation, disinformation, dishonesty, corruption, censorship, and intentional misleading by others as it best fits their own personal or political agendas. I believe we are better than that. As a worldwide family, we are connected by more than culture and geography. We are, in fact, family. But we need to act like a worldwide family and do everything we can to help each other. This means healing and mending each other's wounds. It means serving and sacrificing for the good of everyone. It means listening and learning from each other. It means praying for one another despite our religious differences. It means lifting each other when we have fallen and building each other up, not tearing each other down. We must become friends, even with our enemies. We must become brothers and sisters, even with those who have no family ties to us and no bloodlines with us. We are better than our fears. We are better than our weaknesses. We are better than our doubts and inabilities. We are better because of each other and not at the expense of one another. We must stand with each other. We have seen too many destructive deeds done which have destroyed property, monuments, homes, businesses, and lives. We must build each other up and not tear each other down. We can work harder, learn more, serve more, sacrifice more, and do more to bridge the growing gap that is dividing each of our cities, states, nations, and the world. Unity is something that can be attained even if we have different views and different opinions. I think we are seeing others attack opinions without knowing all of the facts. Some are attacking facts and fact-checking without understanding all of the details and knowing the actual facts. Others still are knowingly and intentionally deceiving, either for personal gains or to further their own agendas at the expense of others. Whatever the reason, we cannot intentionally, willfully, or knowingly do anything to another that would mislead, deceive, hurt, or destroy them. We are better than that. In this podcast, I often talk about how we can and should be better today than we were yesterday. We can become better tomorrow than we were today. It doesn't take much, and we can make little changes today that will affect us tomorrow and have an unbelievable effect on us and everyone around us for the rest of our lives. We can change for the better and improve our lives, our homes, families, communities, states, nations, and the entire world. It starts with one individual and then continues on to another. Each individual can create a ripple effect that will touch so many people worldwide. But it begins with you and me. I believe we need more peace and positivity in our lives. We need more hope and less hopelessness. We need more faith and less fear. We need more positivity and less pessimism. We need more knowledge and less know-it-alls. We need more work and less workarounds. We need more smiles and less sarcasm. We need more thinking and less talking. We need more working and less worrying. We need more action and less apathy. We need more religion and less riots. We need more profits and less financial profits at the expense of others. We need more initiative and less inactivity. We need more problem solvers and less problems. We need more healing and less harming. We need more honesty and less hostility. We need more service and less sabotage. We need more discipline and less destruction. We need more freedoms and less fighting. We need more love and less loathing. We need more good and less gossiping. We need more prayers and less posturing. We need more goals and less gold digging. We need more peace and less power. We need more success and less socialism. We need more family and less feuding. We need more intelligence and less intolerance. We need more tolerance and less totalitarianism. We need more creativity and less coercion. We need more God and less godlessness. These are just a few of my thoughts that I have thought recently. I know there are many more thoughts we can think, but we need to act. We can think about these thoughts and we can talk them to death. Until we start doing what must be done, we will not see any change for anyone. We must decide to share peace and positivity. I am trying to see the good in the world and share the goodness with others. Negativity is a nemesis and needless. Some think of being realists and being honest. We must be honest with ourselves and determine if there is anything we can do to change for the better. I honestly believe that people are doing the very best they can with what they have. We must give everyone the benefit of the doubt. But I believe we can make this world a better place by sharing more peace and positivity. Every day, I will share one of my motivational, inspirational poems from some of my published motivational poetry books. The two poetry books I have, the one is called Poetry That Motivates, and the other is titled The As If Principle, Motivational Poetry. Both of these books feature motivational and inspirational poems that I have written. I will also share my piano art and photography on my personal Facebook page. I'd love to have you check it out. It's facebook.com/Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon. I'd love to connect with you and we can be social. As I mentioned before, I will continue to share my meditation and relaxation music on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon. I would love to have you check out my YouTube channel. Right now, I'd like to have you listen to two instrumental pieces I've composed. The one is titled Heaven on Earth from my album The Dawn of a New Age. Now I would like to have you listen to Triumphant. This is a fully orchestrated piece performed by some of the most talented musicians here in Utah. So I'd like to have you listen to my composition of Triumphant. Now I'd like to have you listen to A Season to Be Strong. This features my twin brother, Josh Simon. He is singing the lead vocals on this, and I am singing backup with him. Listen as we perform my song, A Season to Be Strong. This is something I wrote and composed as an almost 18-year-old many years ago, back in 1998. I'd love to have you listen to this.
In this world when so many souls have lost their way, seeking truth today, we must stay by each other all the way. Help us follow your love and light. Let us do what we know is right. Help us learn to pray with all our might. We need a season to be strong, to follow the right and forsake the wrong. Give us this season to belong, to serve with truth and might and love, to carry on in this our season to be strong. This is a time to find the souls who aimlessly wander around. This is our time to let the good in life be found. We need a season to be strong, to follow the right and forsake the wrong. Give us this season to belong, to serve with truth and might and love, to carry on in this our season to be strong. Help us be like Him who sent us from above. Help us see that we belong together in our season to be
That is all I would like to focus on for today's podcast. I would like us to each think of ways that we can spread more peace and positivity, not only with what we do, but with what we say. And not only with what we say, but with the thoughts we think. How can we think more positively? How can we speak more peacefully? How can we act as peacefully as we can in a positive way that positively influences and impacts those around us, that we can all be strengthened because we are strengthening each other. That is our goal. Again, to be better today than we were yesterday. It's a battle, it's a struggle, but we can be better today than we were yesterday. Thank you all for listening to today's podcast. I would love to have you check out my YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can watch the videos I come out with every week. I would love to connect with you on social media. You can connect with me on my Facebook page at facebook.com/Jerald Simon. And you can search on any of the social media platforms at Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon. I would love to connect with you. Thank you again for listening, and hopefully we can all do our part to share peace and positivity with the world. Every week, you can listen to my new podcast. It is shared on Monday mornings. Listen on your favorite podcast platform. But I'd love to have you listen to my music. It's on all social streaming platforms. Listen to my music. Share it with family and friends. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions about the podcast or about how you personally can get involved and share peace and positivity with others. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Smile all the while. Be happy. Be positive. Do your best. Be better today than you were yesterday. And until next time, continue to share peace and positivity with others. Thanks for listening. See you guys. Bye. Subscribe to Music, Motivation, and More, the Positivity Podcast with Jerald Simon, to receive updates about each new weekly podcast. Every Monday, a new podcast is released to help motivate and inspire individuals to learn, to grow, to do, to be, and become the very best they can become. These are all motivational messages that inspire men and women of all ages to do and be their best, to set goals, to work on improving who they are and who they would like to become. Thank you again for listening. Connect with us on social media to become part of the conversation as we all work together to motivate each other to do and be our best. Thanks for listening to Music, Motivation, and More, the Positivity Podcast. I am your host, Jerald Simon, and I'm grateful to have you listen to this podcast. Every Monday we come out with a brand new podcast, and you can listen to it on any of the podcast streaming sites available. Just search for Music, Motivation, and More, the Positivity Podcast with Jerald Simon. Any of the music that I've shared in these podcasts, you can listen to. All of my music is available on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Amazon, and any streaming site available. You can also check out my music books at musicmotivation.com, and you can find my poetry, self-help, and motivational books available from Amazon.com, from Barnes & Noble, and from all different online shops and stores. If you have any questions about the music that I create through my company Music Motivation, you can learn more at musicmotivation.com, and you can visit my website coolsongsclub.com to learn more about how I create fun, cool piano music that helps motivate piano students to want to play the piano the fun way, especially during their teenage years. I'd love to have you check that out. But thank you again for listening. Please feel free to connect with me on any of the social media sites out there. You can watch my YouTube videos on youtube.com/Jerald Simon. You can connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and all social media sites at Jerald Simon. Thanks again for listening. Until next time, keep up the great work and have fun. See you guys. Bye.